Hi guys, welcome to Bookish Shayla, and this is going to be day 11 of 30 Days of Sketches with Christy's Beautiful Life, session 15. Yep, and today's sketch is this really cool one by Kathy Price. 3 photos, some torn corners, and yeah. So I have already prepared because sometimes those corner things get me and I hate for you guys to have to watch me struggle. I did start off with a piece of White Daisy Close to My Heart cardstock, and I stamped some basketball players with this Close to My Heart stamp. This basketball player here, it is called Play Hard Basketball Everyday Life. And because I didn't like the white space, but I didn't know what else to do with it, and I needed to use stamps. It was in my page kit, and so I went from there. Then I took this paper from Photo Play, Color Play, excuse me, and it is called MVP Basketball, I think. And then I took this paper from Scrapbook Customs that was a big basketball, and I made my corners. So let me glue those down and cut off the excess, and we will go from there. Sometimes when I'm on the live, I get a little, or not live, but when I'm videoing my process, I get a little nervous and feel kind of silly when I can't make something work. And so I'm like, you know what? Corners sometimes gives me a problem. See, I can't even glue them down. So I think I'm going to do this before I hit the video, the record button. I don't want you guys to get bored and be like, holy moly, I don't need to watch her videos anymore. She doesn't know what she's doing, which is true. I don't always know what I'm doing, but I try. All right, so let me cut these off, the extra. Christina Sorge taught me in one of her videos that when you're doing corners like this, or to make it extra and cut it off rather than try to get it to go right, because it's a whole lot easier. And I totally agree. If I was trying to do this exactly right, it would have taken me forever. So instead, I made it a little longer, and I'm just going to cut off the extra. Okay. So there's that. I probably need to glue these down a little better now that I have them where I want them. And yeah, this goes a little past. It's okay. I'm okay with it, because there's a good chance my photo is going to cover it up anyway, so it won't be a big deal. All right, let me clean that up. All right, so speaking of my photos, I have 3 photos of my son at a photo session when he was a senior. There's this magazine that does high school sports, and it's called Vype, VYPE. And every year they come out with a who to watch in small school basketball, and my son was one of the people they picked, and so he had to go to Oklahoma City, and actually his other teammate, they're both Garrett's, Garrett K and Garrett B, they had to go to Oklahoma City and get their picture taken for the magazine. So these are just some pictures, and they're not the best quality because I was far away and had to zoom in, and they're kind of pixelated, but these are from that photo shoot. So she has one photo about here, and I'm trying to leave a little bit because you're not going to see much of up here because of my photos. So I'm trying to kind of leave a little bit where you can actually see the basketball players, since I, took the time to stamp them. Okay, and she has one photo overlapping the other, so I'm going to do that like so. I think I'm actually going to move this one down a little bit, so you can see a couple of basketball players. Now, I don't really like this white border, and I have this washi tape. I know, guys, 2 days in a row that I'm using washi. Crazy. I think I am going to line this paper with this washi. Like I said, it's crazy using my products like this. It was in my page kit that I made, and I was like, you know what, that might actually be kind of cool. And that just kind of breaks up the white a little bit. So I'm going to go ahead and glue down my photos since I kind of know where they are going to go. I almost heat embossed these because I was like, that could be a cool look. But then I was like, the chances of them seeing any of these or very many of these is pretty slim. So there's really no point. I'm trying to decide if I want to move that all the way up or not. Nope, I think about right there. I'm going to go ahead and put this down on this side so I'll know where I want it. And I know, I completely covered them up. It's all right though. As you can see, my son is a little bit taller than the other Garrett. He's actually a pretty tall kid, so he was pretty tall compared to everybody. All right, so I do like that. That, like I said, just kind of breaks that up a little bit. There we go. I'm gonna give you a little, let you in on a little secret. I hate color play. I love photo play, but color play, when you bend it, it makes marks. I just can't with it. But all right, now she has a cluster here. Her title's here. She has another little, she has a photo corner on here and then another little corner up here. I don't know that I'm going to do that. One, because I would probably mess it up if I tried to make the little one up here that's not, see, it's not really a triangle. I'm probably gonna mess that up. But I may put like a label up there or something to kind of represent that. Now, a photo corner here, I could probably do, let me get this orange. Actually, first let me just make sure there aren't any on here before I go and do something stupid, like try to make my own. No, okay. Nope, it should go like that. So let me just cut a little corner. And glue it down like so. Yeah, well, see? And that's why I don't like color play, is it is so hard to get it to stick. That glossy just makes it so hard that it doesn't like to stick. The adhesive doesn't like to stick. I'm trying to decide, do I want it up here? I think I do. I think I want it like that. Okay, so there's my photo corner. That's done. So let me show you what else. So I need a cluster up here, here, and here. So what I have of course pulled some Freckled Fawn, because don't I always pull some Freckled Fawn? And I think I'm going to, because really this orange, well, I guess the yellow kind of matches too. But I think I'm going to cut this orange one in half. And put one here. I think I'm actually going to put it on the side just to be a little different. One here and one down here. Like that. Then I think I'm going to use this big yellow one for that little corner thing up here. So I'm just going to put this up here and I will build my cluster up here. Okay. Now for my title. Hoop Dreams. That could work. just don't know how it's going to look because it's going to be this on this. Oh, not really. I think I might do basketball, and then I have some alphabet letters over here. Hold on, let me move my freckled fawn because that's done. But I think I may do basketball MVP. Oh, but the black's not gonna match either. Or what if I do basketball MVP and put the MVP over here? Or I could use this MVP. But do I want to use this basketball or this basketball? I think the blue would show up better. I think that one's going to get lost in the paper. So let me get out my T-square so it can be nice and straight. Let me make sure my layout is nice and straight. Okay. Then I'm going to put basketball, and I'm going to spell it backwards so I'll make sure I have room. And it will still kind of get lost, but I don't think it's as bad as those other ones. And ignore my nails. I need to go get them done again, but I'm just waiting till a little closer to when I leave so that they'll look nice and polished for my trip. I leave on Friday. Yikes. We leave our town because we live like 2.5 hours from the airport. So we leave our town at 5:30 in the morning on Friday. Our plane doesn't leave until 10:15, but I have a group of 12 kids that I have to get checked in and luggage checked, and not all by myself. My husband will be with me, so I'm not like totally alone. But he hasn't flown. I mean, he's not much of a flyer either. And so it's going to be kind of like all by myself. So we're giving the sponsor that I do this for, she's giving me plenty of time to get there and get situated so I don't stress out because she knows that I will. I am not, everyone says, you know, there are two types of flyers or travelers. One is the we get there when we get there and pulling up right as the gate's about to close, and then one is I get there 2 hours early and still kind of freak out. Yeah, that's me. I mean, I don't freak out. I just, here is my reasoning. I've had flights canceled and too many times once I'm at the airport to just be like, oh, it's fine. It's not a big deal, because it is a big deal, especially when you're traveling with a large group and it's hard to get, you know, on another plane and all that. So I get there early because if anything goes wrong, I then have plenty of time to solve the problem. So, or come up with some kind of solution. So that is why I get there early. But anyway, we leave at 10 something, and then we fly through my least favorite airport in the world. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 2, 4, 6, 8. And that would be Houston. Now, if you're from Houston, don't take it personal. It is my least favorite airport in the world because I always get delayed in Houston. Always. Or plane canceled or whatever. And so it is not my favorite. It is not my favorite. Okay, so I'm going to add some of these basketball players because, and this is going to be my journaling. I've decided up here. I'm going to kind of journal about what they were doing. But I'm going to add these basketball players because they're not going to match very many other layouts that I do. So I am going to just go ahead and use up some of them. Okay. Oh, a little star came off. Then let me show you what else I have, and then I'm going to come back to my sticker sheet. I have epoxy flair. Don't I always have flair? Okay, maybe not always, but, and I know some of this is red, but I don't really have a problem with it. So I'm going to put the basketball. I'm going to put the jersey, and I'm going to put the number 1. And looky there, I have another empty. I also have from Some Assemblage Required these, and I think I'm going to use, oh, my A's. I need to glue this sucker down. Hold on. My A was moving around. Maybe, if I can get it open. There we go. I actually kind of thought about like just putting these down, like kind of like that. Maybe. Instead of in the clusters. Do I like that or not? Or do I want to put them in the clusters like, I don't need a basketball up there because I have one. I think I like them just random. And I know there's a backing that I need to take off, and I'll do that in a minute. My nail is breaking. I think I like them kind of like this. Yep, I do. I'm just going to do that. Okay, so let's come back to the stickers. I like this Got Game. Like that. I like the, what else do I like? I like the Always Play Hard. I think I'm going to put this on foam too. Always play hard. Okay. What else? I like that. I like that. That is not staying down. Ugh. Do I want anything else? I like the shoes. I could put them up here too with this. Like so. And that still gives me room. I think that's it, guys. I think that is going to do it. Now, I need enamel dots. Because if you've been around, you've heard me say that that is my product focus for this week. So, and these happen to match. So we're going to put some enamel dots. Big, medium, little. I'm going to just have to glue that, I guess. Big, medium, little, big, medium, little. Okay. And there we go. So I'm going to do my journaling. There will be a close-up. Oh, let me put the date. Ow! I just dropped the stamp. Yep, let me step the date. It was October 2018. October 21st, 2018. And I'm going to journal up here. There will be a close-up. And I'm going to kill these corners that will not stay down. Why? Why? Tell me why. There will be a still shot, not a close-up, a still shot at the end of this video. Thank you so much for joining me. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you want to see more of the 30 Days of Sketches, hit that subscribe button down below, and I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.